hello everyone and welcome back to Pabbly. So I'm a business coach and I conduct webinars on regular basis. Over here I have recently conducted a webinar. It's scheduled on a date. I want that as soon as there will be a participant who is coming and attending my webinar, I add that participant details in my Google Sheets. Towards that participant, instantly on WhatsApp, a meeting link of that webinar should be shared so that they can join the webinar on the scheduled date and time. Now over here, doing this manually is a very time consuming job. So to solve the problem, I've simply built the connection between these two applications, between Google Sheets and WhatsApp. Without wasting any further time, let me first show you how this automation is going to work. The registration ID you can see is written right over here. The name of the person I will write over here as new lead. Okay. For the email, I'll write it as new3@pabblytudes.com. Okay. For the phone number, I will enter a dummy phone number right here. After that for the webinar, it is Smart Business Webinar. Okay. So now as soon as I've entered all the details of the new participant in my Google Sheets, let me open the WhatsApp and check whether I have received the joining meeting link or not. Okay. So let me go back to my WhatsApp and yes, you can see right over here, I have received this message. Hello, new lead. This was the person whose details I've entered over here in my Google Sheets. And I have received this joining link of this webinar right here, Smart Business Webinar. Okay, so as soon as I have received this message, this is how this automation is going to work in real time, where you can automatically share meeting links on WhatsApp, not just for business coaches, for event planners, for coaching institutes, for anyone. Anyone can create this amazing automation. Now you don't have to share a meeting link manually to every single person. Just simply add the details in Google Sheets. With this, you will get a systematic record of all the participants if you're adding the data in Google Sheets, and automatically as soon as you're adding, the participant will receive the meeting link then and there. Your two tasks are resolved. You get the data over here as well as to the person, the meeting link is automatically shared. Okay, so now without wasting any further time, let's dive into the creation of this amazing automation. I've already created a workflow with Pabbly Connect. In order to open Pabbly Connect, search for pabbly.com/connect and Pabbly Connect's landing page is going to appear in front of you. Pabbly Connect is an amazing software using which you can create automation between multiple applications without need of any coding and programming skills. And in this video, to automatically share our meeting links, I will be using this software. Okay, if you're a new user, sign up for free from here. You will create your account, and as you are creating your account for the first time, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore more features of Pabbly Connect. You can test out this workflow right away just by signing up for free. Okay, signing up for free. Now if you like using Pabbly Connect and you want to automate your business workflows as well, in that case, simply what you can do is you can purchase our yearly and lifetime deals, and if you want a secret coupon code that will get you instant discounts on these purchases, you can simply use the code over here on the left side corner of my screen. I've added the same code in the description section below, with the help of which you will get instant discounts. Okay, sign in, create your account, log in, create the workflow, and this is how the workflow interface is going to look like. Inside Pabbly Connect's workflow, there are two major steps: trigger and action. Trigger gives the commands and action follows the steps simultaneously. That is why there is only one trigger but multiple action. We'll set up a trigger in which for the trigger application, I will select it as Google Sheets, and the event is going to be new updated spreadsheet row. As soon as I will add in the new participant details in my Google Sheets, I want this trigger should capture the response of that. Okay, I'm going to click on this connect button to create the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. You will receive a webhook URL using which you can create the connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Sheets. Okay, and you will receive some steps that you need to follow. Copy this URL and open the spreadsheet that you have created. From the panel, go to extensions, add-ons, and get add-ons. You will come to this window right here. In the window, you need to search for, on the search apps, Pabbly Connect webhooks. Install this application. After installing, you need to install it so that you can create the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. Go back and refresh the spreadsheet from here. After refreshing the spreadsheet, go to extensions. You will see the option Pabbly Connect webhooks. Click on this initial setup button, where you will see initial setup dialog box is going to appear in front of you. For the webhook URL, I will paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us, and for the trigger column, it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which of the data is added. The whole of that raw data will be sent to the webhook URL. In the spreadsheet, my trigger column is column E because as soon soon as I will enter the webinar name, I want the entire row's data should be forwarded towards this webhook URL. So the trigger column will be your final data column. Click on the submit button, and as soon as you will do that, it says setup configured successfully. Go back. One last step is left that you need to follow, that is go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks and select the option send on event. It is mandatory to click on send on event because if you want the data should be immediately, the new data should be immediately forwarded towards the webhook URL. That means our Pabbly Connect's workflow. That is why it is mandatory to click on the send on event option. The connection has been created inside Pabbly Connect workflow. If you'll scroll on, it says waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether this connection is successfully done or not, what I will do is I will enter new details right over here and check whether automatically my trigger captures the response of the new participant's details or not. Okay, so I will write over here, you can see all the details of the new participant. You can see the ID, name is test account, email is test@pabblytudes.com. For the phone number, I will enter a dummy phone number right here, and for the webinar I will enter the same webinar. Okay, so as I've logged in all the details of the new participant, let me go back to my workflow, and yes, you will see right over here the response has been captured in the trigger. Webinar name is Smart Business Webinar. Over here you can see the same registration ID is here, phone number is this, name is test account, email is test@pabblytudes.com. As now the response has been captured, Google Sheets is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now towards this participant, I want to share a WhatsApp message just like this. For that, simply I will add an action step in which for the action application I will select over here as WhatsApp Cloud API. In my business, in order to send messages and manage my WhatsApp conversations, I use WhatsApp Cloud API. So using WhatsApp Cloud API, I will send this text message towards this participant. Okay, and my event is going to be send text message. Now using WhatsApp Cloud API, if you have created a template, you can select this event as send template message as well. You need to create the template using WhatsApp Cloud API. You can select that template over here using this event. Okay, but I will simply send a text message. That is why I'm selecting this event right here. Click on this connect button. If you want, you can select the existing connection from before. I will teach you how you can add a new one. For creating the new connection, you need to provide the token, phone number, ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID, where you will find all these details. For that, simply go towards this learn more hyperlink. You will come towards Pabbly forum page where you will learn how you can create a WhatsApp Cloud API setup in order to receive all the details. You have to create an API setup using WhatsApp Cloud API if you want to learn how to create the setup and how to generate the permanent token in the setup. For that, you can check out the 2 tutorial step-by-step guides where you will learn how you can create the entire WhatsApp Cloud API setup and how you can generate the permanent token as well. Okay, so do watch the tutorial, create the API setup just like I have created, copy the details from here, paste inside Pabbly Connect and create the connection. Okay, so I will also copy all the details and paste over here in the field and click on the save button right over here. This is how you build a connection. Now firstly, we have to enter the recipient phone number to whom you want to send the WhatsApp message to. I want to send the WhatsApp message to this number right over here that I've received in my previous step of Google Sheets. For the data of this field, I will map the data. Mapping is inserting data from the previous step. Click on this field, add a slash, previous step is going to appear. Over here, you will see the phone number to whom you want to send a WhatsApp message to. Select this phone number from the previous response. Now, as you have selected this data from the previous response, the data in this field has been mapped. And as I've mapped this data, the data has now become dynamic. That means now whenever a new response is going to be captured in the previous step, automatically the new data will be updated in place of this mapped data. Next, you have to enter the text message that you want to forward towards this person, towards the participant who's attending your webinar. So this is the message, this same message I want to send. So what I will do is I will enter the same message right over here. Now next to hello, this is the name of this person. So I will map the data of the name over here. So this is the name, I will map it, and I will map the data of the webinar name over here in this field as well. I will again search for name and map the data of the webinar name. Okay, you will see this is the link, joining link right here, and now I am sending a text. I want to bold some text just like this for this name, the name of the webinar, this part, and my business name as Dream Company. So now to make this text bold, add star in front and in the end of the sentence so that this specific text will be bold. So I will map the data of the name of my webinar again right here and add the star. Okay, so I will create all the text bold, whatever I want. So now after doing this, after editing your entire message, click on the save and send test request button. I have a fault right here. What's the fault? The phone number that I've entered in this field is a dummy phone number. A WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded towards this phone number right here. In this case, you need to click on the save and send test request button. You have because you will have a legit valid phone number. So that is why you will click on the save and send test request button. The data should be mapped, okay? But just to show you how this amazing automation is going to work, what I will do is I will replace this dummy phone number with my phone number to check whether I will receive the WhatsApp message or not and what kind of message I will receive, okay? So I am removing the map data, but you have to map the data right here. So let me enter the phone number, my phone number, and click on the save and send test request button. I have received this response right here, which is a positive response. If I'm going to open my WhatsApp, you will see I've received the new message of hello test account in bold. You can see right away this was the person whose details I've entered over here in my Google Sheets. You will see the person name is Smart Biz. You can see the webinar name is Smart Business Webinar. You can see I've received the meeting link right over here, and my business name is Team Dream Company. Okay, so as I've received this WhatsApp message successfully, the entire connection between these two applications is now been done. Now, whenever you will add in your participant details in Google Sheets towards that participant, instantly the WhatsApp message using WhatsApp Cloud API will be forwarded with the attachment of the meeting link that they have to join. Okay, so now this is how you automatically share meeting links on WhatsApp, that without need of any coding and programming skills. Now, if you have questions or doubts related to this workflow, you can ask us all the questions in the comment section and we'll reply to you as soon as possible. If you want the workflow that I have created in this video, the workflow link is added in the description section below. Okay, so this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Not only this automation, you can create multiple other automations using Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions or need support, you can email us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can check out this link. Please do like, subscribe and comment down below if you have any other ideas for us to create a video on. Thank you so much for watching.